Hello everybody, and welcome back to my Minecraft Survival series. My name is Naragath, and in the last episode we started work on the sugarcane farm and did a little bit of work on the mob farm. And today I'm going to go ahead and finish up the sugarcane farm there and the mob farm. And as you can see, in between episodes I've been a little busy. Made a good majority of the building here. Oh. And I forgot to put on my electro. That was smart. Let's just jump off the building after doing my intro without putting my lighter on. So, anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and start off this episode with doing, well, other than falling from the top of my tower, I'm gonna start with putting in the flying machines. And over in the opposite end, I already have the end stations of where the flying machines go. So, I'm going to go ahead and build one of these on camera with you real quick. Not too difficult. Let's go ahead and re-put everything on my hotbar. Pita there. And for now, I'm going to put a lever right there. And that's going to control whether it's sends off or not. And I don't have it on the other end because I always wanted to return. So, I guess that'll make more sense since it actually is running. So, that's the wrong way. Got a picture of the circuit on my other monitor, so I'm just kind of going off of that real quick. And if you're wondering, I have the dirt here just so I'm not constantly falling in the water stream. No other reason. And it'll also make it easier for me actually to construct these flying machines. Surprisingly enough. Provided I get sticky pistons to face the right way. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so almost done with the first one. So now what I need to do is get rid of the dirt here. Otherwise, this flying machine is not going anywhere. We'll go ahead and have our first test flight of the flying machines. I'm assuming I did everything I need to do it. Should be nice and easy. So, I'm also giving you a little preview of water stream here. So we have it going down here, and then from here it's going to head on over to the base here. And I'm thinking right here is where I'm going to have a splitter where it'll either go here or head off to a shoulder for loading station on this over here. So now we need to get out. Yeah. This should be good. Okay. So now let's go ahead and get a good view. Get some fish real quick so I can eat. And let's see if I did this right. Nope. Oh, yeah. Helps if you put in the last observer that you need. Oh. Other way. Alright. Now that should be it. There we go. See how well this goes, and now that I think about it, it's not going to return because I don't have luck there. All right. Oh, that was pretty successful. Now I just need to get the observer that I need to place there. There you go. Yeah, and I just had that blocked up because earlier, yeah, I was over here. And those are ghost blocks, so not to worry on that. Let's head back over here. So, I'm going to go ahead and get the rest of the flying machines built, and I'll be right back. Alright, and welcome back everyone. So I got all the flying machines in. So the next thing I'm going to want to do is put in a button so that I can send all these guys off at once. So and the way we're going to do that is actually pretty simple. It's going to require plenty of repeaters, but not that big a deal. Alright. So get line of concrete out here. That fan will fall in the hole. And then I'm thinking right about there. And just so I know, pop that out for now. Okay, that was a little on the weird side. I'm gonna go get some redstone dust perlite. Okay, and just so it's easier for me to visualize without having to count it out, it's gonna have leather there. And the whole reason why I'm doing this on manual collection is I really don't want to use, a timer or anything like that. Well, if I'm full on sugarcane, I don't want to have to tell it, not to do it. Looks like that one didn't go. Why is that? This is not quite far enough. Okay. Alright. Put that on 3 ticks. Put this one on 4 ticks. Alright. Put the button back on. Oh, wait for all of them to come back. Alright. There we go. That's what I want to see. Alright. So the next step is going to be getting the item collection with the minecarts all set up. So I'm going to go ahead and get that set up, and I'll be right back with you guys. Alright, and welcome back everyone. So I'm just over here in the storage room. I just wanted to take a look at how well it's been doing for the few test runs that I've been doing, which has been like one section just a couple times. And yeah, I'd say it's pretty effective. So what that guy also did is I let it grow for a while. It looks like it's almost nighttime. So I kind of wanted, yeah, just do another run with it being fully grown. I also completed the glass on the ends, which I'll show here momentarily. Well, it's nighttime. One thing I do need to figure out is how I want to mob-proof the ceiling of it, or the roof of the farm. That is one thing that's been a challenge. Yeah, with the cement blocks. Obviously, mobs can spawn on it. I'm thinking I might just do wool, put wool on top of it, or I might switch it out to quartz and change it out to slabs. I haven't decided yet. But either way, go ahead and head down to the bottom here before I do my test run. And you can see over here, I got hoppers leading into a dropper with the comparator clock on it, and just leading out to water streams, which leads into this main one. I got 3 of them there. Due to space, I couldn't put it on each double section, but figured that would be overkill anyway. So in addition to that, and this is definitely not where I'm going to be coming down for my shulker loading session. But yeah, shulker loading section. Yeah. I'm thinking I'm probably going to have it come down either here or like over here or something like that. But that'll be coming next. As you can see, I got some quartz to mine up. Actually, a lot of quartz to mine up. That's what I'm thinking I'm going to mainly make the shulker loading section out of. But anyway, as far as the minecarts go, we got an observer here, and it's important that it's over the leaves. Otherwise, when the sugarcane loads, it'll send the minecarts out for no good reason. But I have 1 observer powering 4 minecarts here. It's got it on a good bit of delay. The delay is mainly so that it powers the block long enough to actually send the minecarts out. If you do too short of a delay, well, the observer only puts out a 1-tick pulse, so it wouldn't be enough. Now I could view doing it this way as a little bit of a bug, where it changes the 1-tick pulse into like a 3-tick pulse or something like that. And it's long enough where minecarts can go out. So, but that's what I got all the way across. So, get rid of this lever here. And I could just go up and press the button here, but there's a reason why I have this lever here. I want to view the system down here. Alright. A little noisy, but the end result is worth it. Maybe the minecarts are starting off. Alright. Good deal. So see, we got some sugarcane that's getting stuck over there. So I think the only way I'll be able to solve that is if I change those out to signs. This isn't a big deal. It looks like we have any getting stuck over here. Oh, yeah, we do. Okay. So I'll probably switch those out to size just so we don't have sugarcane getting stuck there. Although if they drop right down on it, it's not going to solve it. It's just going to sit on the packed ice. So I guess thinking about it, I won't lose too much, considering how much is actually coming through this. It's crazy. It's a lot. So I don't think I'm going to have to worry about sugarcane for a while. But I'll also be able to use it for paper trades. So, that's good. Alright. So the next thing I need to do is get the shulker loading station all set up. Get the diverter in here. Make a way down to it. And then, yeah, we'll be just about done with this. So, I'm going to go ahead and get some more work done. I'll be right back. Alright, and welcome back, everyone. So, got a little bit of work done here. I just need to do some lighting up real quick. Then I got my little shulker loading station all made up and ready to go. And I also got the little diverter thing all set up. Right now I have it set up where it's going to go to my shulker loading station, which is right over here. And if we come on down here, here it is. So that's where the shulker is going to be at. It's going to load it. This button here is there just in case I don't have an extra shulker box in the system when the current one is full, you know, and then it puts it down in here. This is just basically a jump start the system kind of deal. So, go ahead and put one in there. And put it in. There we go. And if I were to press it in, it's also like a manual. Yeah, give me that box kind of deal. So if I don't want to wait for it to fully load, that's what I can do. So I got that up. And then this line right here is hooked up to a lever that's next to that button that I have up in the top control panel. But I'm going to go ahead and run another test real quick. Let's see how well the system handles this much sugarcane coming in. Yeah, this is definitely going to be a lot of sugarcane coming in for one hopper to deal with, so I might have to add another hopper. Alright. So far, so good. I'm going to go ahead and head down to my loading station real quick. Get that going. And I just want to make sure that it's actually loading sugarcane in. Yes, it is. Good deal. So now I have a way to switch between loading up a shulker box to bring back later, or to send it directly to my base. Make sure that that's set up, and then we should be sending it all to base. Yeah. Of course, that'll be an issue if we have sugarcane that's going right over the blocks that move. We end up losing them if I don't come down here, but just like with the sugarcane that gets stuck over there, it's gonna be a little bit of loss. It's not a big deal. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. So I think it's time to knock this one on the head and move on to the next one. Alright, and welcome back, everyone. So I went ahead and made a dedicated section for fireworks and paper. And yeah, since this episode's kind of getting long, I'm going to go ahead and do all the work that I'm going to do on the mob farm off camera real quick. Yeah, I'll bring it back in, show you what I did, and then we'll call it an episode. So I'll be right back. Alright, and welcome back, everyone. So I got all the work done on the mob farm that I wanted to get done. And as you can see, I got another line coming in there. That's just the input line from the mob farm. If we head over, I will say this isn't necessarily my best looking build, but it definitely works. And I'll probably be redoing the roof sometime. It's kind of... It's weird. It's more so... I'm not happy necessarily with the oak. I might change that out to like spruce or something like that. Not too upset with how it came out. It's just kind of different layers, different levels. Just looks different. Wasn't going for anything in particular. Just kind of... Just make it look different. And if we go in here... This here... And I have the carpet here just to keep any zombies from coming in or anything like that. So if they do manage to come in here, they won't come straight to me. And I didn't want to put doors there, so yeah. You can see we still have the killing section right there. Put in some, like, bushes of some kind here. Just kind of add some color, some decoration in here. And you got the redstone lamps on the floor to light it up. Made like a little sectional couch thing. Yeah, because I'm thinking, well, if you're going to AFK here, might as well do it, you know, comfortably. And I don't need this anymore. Oops. But yeah, now I have, you know, still have the farm on and off right here, but I also have an auto kill right here. And after putting that in, I was able to put in a circuit which allowed me to always, when I have this off, it will always be off. It'll never be, I'll never be trying to figure out what's going on with that. So, go ahead, come down here. Yeah, and you can see I now have an access point down here. This is the new circuit, which I need to get a couple droppers to put over that. But, you know, we have our hopper clock right here, which is at the moment turned off, because the farm's turned off. And that goes into here, which, you know, toggles the farm right there. Then we have a T flip-flop here, which this will go over and keep this powered until it toggles back over here. And yeah, that's basically how that works. And we've got something similar down below. And this right here is to toggle the auto kill. It just goes down to a bunch of pistons that extend down. Pretty simple stuff. Okay, and down here is where I have the auto kill system set up. And if you, right here, that's a 2x2 door that I use so that while it's flushing, it's still able to kill mobs. Every once in a while, a mob will still get through. Obviously, the witches will get through because they take fire protection the moment they hit the magma blocks. So, yeah, that's it. It's not a big deal. They'll just head up to the manual kill system, and I'll have to deal from there. And down here we got standard hopper clock here into the T flip-flop, which this is here to allow it to still tick over when the system's off, which is needed so that we have the correct state, the dispensers are in the correct state. But anyway, we got that going to this T flip-flop here, which again, we have that same powering the hopper clock deal there. So this goes into, you know, an observer which tackles the dispensers, and then we have this section right here to toggle the door right here, or the piston door right there, which we always want that to be, you know, retracted whenever the farm's off or when the water is not being dispensed, because when the water flushes it flushes it out to the middle. And then we just drop it down into the system, which has an auto item distribution to the base. So, yeah, that's basically all the improvements. I'm going to show you a clip here of farm in action. And, yeah, that'll be that. And welcome back, everyone. So as you can see, the system works pretty well. It might not be perfect, but it works well enough for what I wanted to do. So I'm pretty happy with it, and I'm going to leave it as is. As you no doubt noticed, I think I mentioned this in the last episode, I didn't do all of the levels where they're only creeper only. I noticed that I get plenty of creepers with the system the way it is, so I'm pretty happy with how many levels I have that are creeper only, so I'm going to leave it like that. So, anyway guys, that's all the time I have for recording today, so hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to hit that like button. If you're not already, consider subscribing, and you can follow me on Twitter to know the next time I upload. But until next time guys, have a good one.